Nico's.
What it do, YouTube? It is your favorite neighborhood Marvel man, and I am back with another video for you covering Marvel's Avengers. And in today's video, I want to talk about something, and I don't think a lot of people are really talking about it. The Avengers community seems to be divided. Some say it's a good game, some say it's a great game, some say it's just not my kind of game. It seems to be all over the place. But did Marvel Avengers set out to accomplish its goal? And you might be thinking to yourself, hey Keon, what do you mean goal? What kind of goal are you talking about, Keon? The game is supposed to let you play as the Avengers. Yes, that is partially the goal of the game. And it knocked that out of the park. You got your core Avengers. But why this set of Avengers? I mean, it could have been any Avengers. You get Hawk, Thor, Widow, Iron Man, Captain America. The holy trinity of the MCU. And that's the Avengers we get in this game. See, this game was a marketing tool. So I ask you one more time that this game set out to achieve its goal. And as you sit here and ponder, let me give you something to fester on. MCU launched the cinematic gameverse with the success of Spider-Man from Insomniac Games. Kevin Feige went on to say, we want to create a universe in gaming that mirrors the film franchises. And a lot of people didn't know what was the scope and scale of that. That's also the same time we heard a first whisper of a hint that Square Enix was taking on the IP of Avengers, and it was going to be a multiplayer experience. Me personally, I jumped head for heels over this a couple years ago. It was fantastic. I loved it. But what does that actually mean? Fast forward to the future being 2020, and we get our hands-on experience of Avengers in August. We get the core players. It's fun, it's exciting, it's new. Everyone loves it. There's some things we want to adjust to before the game launches, but there we go. We get the game. Let's not talk about the launch. That's not this kind of video. We'll cover the launch of this game at another day. But we got our core Avengers. Plus one more. Miss Marvel. We get the introduction of this character. One I'm familiar with, because I was watching the animated shows on YouTube. Secret Warriors with Miss Marvel, Ghost Spider, Patriot, and Squirrel Girl, among others, with Quake. And Miss Marvel's in this game, so the fan base is completely divided. A lot of people don't know why Miss Marvel was here. They don't understand it. You know, some people don't even accept it. Some scream, oh, it's diversity. They just want to show more diversity. I mean, not necessarily. The Avengers is an extremely diverse group of heroes. They go from human to aliens. So there's plenty of characters they could have pulled out. And then you go to the DLC, the Hawkeyes. And then it starts to make a lot of sense. Now, to the casual playing this game from the MCU, they have no fucking idea who Miss Marvel and Kate Bishop is. They know who Hawkeye is, so when they hear Hawkeye, they're like, I can't wait for the DLC. This is gonna be great. And then you get Kate first. Now, they were told for a narrative. That was the reason. That was the reason for it. It was for a narrative decision that we gave you Kate Bishop first, so you can understand the story of Hawkeye. But I dare I say, was for a reason even bigger than narrative. It was for the grand scheme of the MCU and the grand scheme of the MCU's connected, shared gamerverse. We are now living in a timeline where we have 4 MCU games releasing in the next 2 years. Though actually it's more than that, because I'm pretty sure there's some hidden releases that we haven't heard of. We have GOG, Guardians of the Galaxy. We have MS, Midnight Suns. We have Spider-Man 2, and we have Wolverine. Not to mention the affirmation of more expansions from Marvel Avengers, and dare I say the success of a team-up collaborative game could lead to other successful team-up collaborative games. So, what was the purpose and idea? What are we doing here? Some people might think that none of this has any purpose. Some people might think that this is not what it's supposed to do. That Crystal Dynamics are just a developer that just got something in their hands and they just did it. But I dare say you not played their latest, any of their games. Honestly, any of their games. Crystal Dynamics are now slouches. They know what they're doing. They know how to develop a game. They know how to take an IP and expand it to create a universe. You say that's not true. You say you question me. But did we not get a Sony movie, Tomb Raider, based off the game's Tomb Raider? You don't think that was coincidental? You don't think that that the height of Tomb Raider, they were like, we're gonna make a movie and get the same new adaptation? That was all planned, man. It's always all planned.
So I had to switch my audio, a pretty bad background. But yeah, so it's just completely something that has been devised and developed. Crystal Dynamics had a goal. Get Ms. Marvel out there. Let people get comfortable with Ms. Marvel and her abilities. The Terrigen Mist. Get you under understanding of who her character is. And the same for Kate Bishop. Let you know that her relationship coexists with Hawkeye. So therefore, the MCU fan who wanted something to do would be able to adapt to these new characters. Did Crystal Dynamics in this execution kind of overlook the pre-existing rabid fan base of rabid fans of the Marvel as a whole? Yes, it's something that they did in Insomniac Games did not. But Insomniac Games wasn't tasked with a huge job. It was like, we're relaunching Spider-Man. We need a game. Use what you use. This is what you can't use. This is what you can use. That's a freaking home run, man. Crystal Dynamics was given a huge task. And a tremendous task. And then the relationships between Square Enix and Disney is already a relationship that is like cemented in money. So Crystal Dynamics had to slam this home because their parent company is already this amazing relationship. So does this put pressure on Crystal Dynamics to deliver this experience? Yeah, so what they did, they delivered the experience. Say what you want to say, but no one has said anything bad about the story. All of them, all these YouTubers, and you know who they are, I know who they are, we all know who they freaking are, they said nothing bad about the story. Because the story is good. The execution in the story is flawless. Whether you want to admit it or not, it is a great telling story. Even the expansions. Is it short for my taste? Yeah. But is it supposed to be long? If the idea is to play with your friends, grind some loot, I don't know if it's supposed to be this long. It's like, these kind of games, it's not really the telling of the story that much. It's more or less what you do and grind while the story is being told. That's something Crystal Dynamics is developing over time. They're getting better at it. As more biomes are introduced, as more raids are introduced, as patrol is introduced, I see them developing this into a further ratio. That's why I'm going to say on record right now, stable it October 4th, 2021, that October 4th, 2022, this game will still be alive. Because they did their job. They told the story. And by telling the story and executing Spider-Man, they're finally going to get free roam to the Marvel Universe. They'll finally have it. Look at what, just look at Midnight Suns. You can see that Crystal Dynamics game and the effect that it had on the whole gamerverse for Marvel has made them rethink their strategy. They realize they shouldn't just shove it down. They shouldn't just shove it down your throats. They should give you a great game, a compelling game, and then give you the subtleties that they want to give you. Let's be honest. Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, Nico, Magic, and Midnight Suns? Come on, man. That's relaunching at its finest. We know about Nico from the Runaways. We know about Magic from New Mutants, which X-Men was just reassumed and reabsorbed into the MCU. We got Wolverine, another character you know they're going to put front street. We have Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, instead of the other Ghost Rider, Johnny. So you know they're pushing for a newer, younger dynamic. It's all there, man. It's right in your face. And they're with Avengers characters. And Doctor Strange in the MCU is in a magical place. A magical, like, universal, extraterrestrial place right now. It all makes sense, man. Crystal Dynamics is going to finally be able to drop some real good stuff. And all they got to do is release Spider-Man. Now, that'll be hard. Insomniac, they raised the level for Spider-Man through the freaking roof. But with Venom just coming out, it'll be too easy to introduce Venom as a villain for Spider-Man's standalone expansion. Or you can easily just do someone technical, low-tech, Vulture. He's a flyer. He uses guns. That's a freaking home run. So this doesn't seem like it's going to be a hard thing for them to do. The claw crossbone stuff was great. You can say what you want to say about the overlay, about the health bars, blah, blah, blah. BS, BS, BS. You know it was exciting. You liked it. I liked it. It was fun. That's what Crystal Dynamics can do. They can give you a story. They can give you fun combat. And while they figure everything else out, they'll deliver to you an experience. And I'm telling you, right now, it's something to look forward to. And that is the video. If you are still here with me right now, make sure to comment below what you think about the game. Did it actually hit its mark? Do you think it peaked? Do you think it's still going to be able to develop into something further? Let me know in the comment section below. And please, 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 before you leave here, hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe. That's fine. I understand sometimes it takes the time to develop a relationship here. And I'm just enticing you. But if you could do me a favor, hit the like button. We can try to get to 5 likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. All right, everyone. You have a good day. Stay away from the Ultron variant. He's in the multiverse. And I'll see you